Good morning, dear students. In today's video, we'll discuss Bohr's theory versus de Broglie equation. So, Bohr's theory we have already discussed in our last videos. Okay. So, in today's video, we'll talk about the third postulates only. Third postulates of Bohr theory. So, what was the third postulates of Bohr theory? So, third postulate says that electron can exist only in those orbits for which angular momentum mvr is whole number multiple of h over 2 pi. So this relation or this expression represents the third postulates. Okay. So now what we are going to do in today's video? So in today's video we'll discuss that how de Broglie equation verified this expression mvr equals to nh upon 2 pi, or we can say that how scientist de Broglie explained the third postulates of Bohr theory. So this is the aim of today's video. So let's discuss. Before we start our discussion, we should know that if we want to represent a wave, so we have to draw at least one crest or one trough. Okay, so this is the correct representation of a wave. If you are representing a wave like this or like this, so this is not a proper representation, because wave can't be one and half or half. Okay, and since it is a wave, so it will definitely have a wavelength. So suppose lambda is the wavelength of this wave. So this is all about the wave. Now we'll talk about the atom. So as we know that there can be infinite orbit around the atom, but I am drawing only 3 orbits. So suppose this is first orbit, this is second orbit, and this is our third orbit. Okay, so in first orbit, suppose electron is present here, and as we know that electron shows wave nature, so it will follow this path. Okay, it will do revolution by following this path. So here I have considered one crust and one trough as a wave. So in this way I have one wave, this is the second wave, and this is the third wave. So we are getting three waves in the first shell. So for this representation I can write 3 lambda, and for 3 lambda the path provided is 2 pi r. Why 2 pi r? Because electron is revolving in a circular path, and the circumference of this circular path will be the provided area for the wave. So that's why 2 pi r equals to 3 lambda. Similarly, if we talk about the second orbit, so since the radius of this orbit will be greater than the first orbit, so there can be more wave than this condition. So in this case we are getting 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 4 lambda is here, and path provided again 2 pi r. And for third orbit we can write 2 pi r equals to 5 lambda. Similarly, if you will draw for the fourth orbit, fifth orbit, or sixth orbit, and so on, you will get 6 lambda, 7 lambda, or 8 lambda, and so on. So as a conclusion we can write that 2 pi r will be the whole number multiple of lambda. So this is the main formula which we derived from here. Okay, so that's why I have written circumference 2 pi r equals to n lambda. And I have shown two conditions here. First condition shows wave in phase, and second condition shows wave out of phase. So what is in phase and out of phase? When the two ends of wave does not meet with each other, this condition known as wave out of phase. And in this condition both the waves cancel each other. Okay, and in what is the wave in phase? When the wave do revolution continuously, so this is known as wave in phase. So definitely if we talk about the electron, so it will not be the case for the electron, because electron continuously revolve around the nucleus. So That's why we can write that circumference 2 pi r equals to n lambda. Now as we know that from de Broglie equation, lambda equals to h over mv. Okay, so we are putting the value of lambda in this formula, then we'll get 2 pi r equals to nh upon mv, and again mvr equals to nh upon 2 pi. So you can see that this is the same formula which we have, which we got from the third postulates of Bohr. Okay, mvr equals to nh upon 2 pi. So in this way, by assuming electron as a wave, okay, and by derive this formula, de Broglie verified the third postulates of Bohr theory. I have written one numerical here. Find out the number of waves made by a Bohr electron in one complete revolution in its third orbit. Okay, so what is the number of wave? So number of wave, we can write that number of wave will be equals to circumference divided by lambda. Okay, so when you put the value of lambda, you will get n equals to mvr 2h upon 2 pi over h. Okay, so here n is the number of wave. Now in question, third orbit is given. So for third orbit, mvr equals to 3h upon 2 pi. So we will put the value of mvr in this formula, and n equals to then 3h over 2 pi into 2 pi over h. Then we can cancel 2 pi by 2 pi and h, and we'll have n equals to 3. So for this condition, where in third orbit electron is revolving, then number of wave will be equal to 3.